and Ian Begley. They are closing in is the word they use. Closing in. I guess that's part of. I guess that's a term for negotiating. They're negotiating the contract that they're going to offer Mike Brown. So Mike Brown's going to be the head coach. And as we talked about yesterday, I think it was day before, the assistant coach is going to be just as important in this situation. So it looks like the assistant coach's position at this point will either be James Borrega or Nori, I forgot his last name. One of those guys will be the assistant coach, but we'll find that out also very shortly. We talked about how they're going to introduce their newest players, which, Yabusele and Clarkson, and they'll probably, introduce Mike Brown and the new assistant coach at the same time. Also, I don't think it's a surprise that Rick Brunson is going to remain on the staff as long as Jalen Brunson is here, and he helped get Jalen Brunson here. Makes no sense to try to get him off the staff. So, and I don't think Rick Brunson will be interfering with anything that Mike Brown would be trying to do, just like he didn't interfere with anything that Tom Thibodeau was going to do. So the assistant is going to be an important role. Hey, it is what it is. This is what we got. No need in whining about it. Mike Brown's going to be the coach, and he's got a lot to work with. I got to figure that he must have presented some impressive plans to Leon Rose and company for them to hire him. He must have presented some very impressive plans. So let's see how this works out. Right now, the next thing is today is Wednesday. I expect by Friday or at least Monday at the latest, they will introduce Yabusele, they will introduce Jordan Clarkson, they will introduce Mike Brown, and then whoever the new assistant is, all of these people will be introduced probably, I would say, by Monday, I would think. And then you got the Summer League a week from this Friday. So the Summer League will begin on July 11th, I believe. The Knicks will start their Summer League. They're going to probably start practicing if they haven't already for the Summer League. And that's another thing, because right now, Dice Yashimoto, and for the last 5 years at least, has been the Summer League coach. And we did get some word from Ian Begley that some of the coaches from Tom Thibodeau's staff will remain. They didn't name which ones, but they said that some of the coaches, that is Ian Begley, some of the coaches from Tom Thibodeau's staff will remain on the New York Knicks coaching staff. So I'm hoping Dice Yashimoto, because he has, good vibe with the summer and he develops the players nicely. So let's hope, that he gets to keep his job. And then there's Bryant, not Johnny Bryant. I forgot the other, Mark Bryant, the big man coach. He's going to be important because now the Knicks are going to be big man heavy with not only Towns and Mitch Rob, but of course Yabusele, who's really could be a forward or a big man, but he's going to be working with him. And then there's James Najee, and then there's Ariel Porty as well. So Mark Bryant's going to be very important as well. So is what it is. Looks like we got a coach. We've been waiting for a minute. People have been sitting on pins and needles, including myself, about who would be the next coach. Mike Brown is the dude. That's the dude. So next, get the intro. I'm sure the introductory press conference is going to be controlled, which is how the Don does things. It's going to be very controlled and good for that. And Mike Brown has a lot of experience dealing with media, having been a head coach a long time. Again, it's one of the things that we knew the Knicks were looking for, an experienced head coach. And he has, been a head coach in Cleveland, of course, Sacramento. He has been a head coach, LA. LA would be the closest thing to dealing with the New York media. I don't know if you can really, unless you have coached in New York, like Tom Thibodeau had been an assistant in New York before. He had been an assistant in Boston. He understood and had been a long-time New York Knicks fan, being from Connecticut. So he would have understood and did understand how the media will attack a New York head coach and ask questions, just create drama. I don't know if Mike Brown is ready for that, but we'll find out. We're going to find out real quick. So he's going to be introduced soon. So we got a coach. On to the next thing, Summer League. Let's see how our boys are prepared. One good thing, again, that we know, Brown's going to play 10. He's going to have a 10-man rotation. So there's not going to be, 6 guys, 7 guys playing 40 minutes. He's going to play 10. And we got the depth for him to do that. So congratulations to Mike Brown. Thank you, Leon Rose, getting this done, going through your process. And congratulations to Gershon Yubashali, as well as Jordan Clarkson, the newest New York Knicks. And whoever the assistant coach is, we'll find out soon, probably by the press conference. Like I said, usually they like to do these things on a Monday to start off a week. So we'll see. But that's it, Knicks Nation. We got us a coach. So here we go. Let's get this dub. Let's get this chip. Let's go after it. Shalom.